I have such pride in this building and the work we've done over the last 15 years here at Shore.
What I like most about this place is the people in it.
Every time I pass Mr. Baker in the hallways, he's like, "Hi, Brianna," and he knows everyone's name.
And the students appreciate the relationships that they have with our staff. They know that staff members are here for them and that we're here to help them.
What makes Shore unique is that we live right next to Veterans Park.
It makes Shore just a bigger place. It's one huge classroom for learning.
In art classes, science classes, even some math classes, we'll go out into Veterans Park, and for art you can sketch what's outside. For science you study like the organisms and what's out there, so instead of just looking at it on a paper you can actually see it in real life, and I think that's really beneficial to everyone's learning.
I would say in terms of academics, we hold students accountable for the work. If students aren't getting work done, we provide opportunities for them to do that during the course of the school day.
Our Student Learning Center, SLC, is based around the idea that no is not an option.
It gives students an extra chance to finish something. Instead of just not learning something and getting a 0, they could actually understand what it is and improve in their grade.
We don't like putting zeros in our grade books. The building has, as part of our building goals, that students complete 60 minutes in ALEKS each week and then master at least 7 topics each week. We also have the Achieve 3000 program, which we're encouraging student growth in their Lexile through the course of the year.
We pulled some articles out of Wall Street Journal and the New York Times that talk about reading level being parallel to income. And so we call it dollars in your pocket. As your reading level goes up, your income is going to increase.
And I think that motivates students because if they want that certain career, then they'll have to work hard and improve.
So our scores, especially last year and the beginning of this year, already we have kids up 200, 300 points in the first 2 months. Our anti-bullying program here started many years ago. We use the Oveus system. Part of it is due to Mr. Chris Miller, who developed a great anti-bullying program. He works with the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade teachers, and we've just made it a real focus around here that it will not be tolerated on any level.
We have this program called the RRRS, and it's respectful, responsible, resourceful, and safe. And we have these signs posted up in the classrooms, the lunchrooms, the buses, pretty much everywhere, and it just tells you how to act in places like the hallways, the locker rooms.
We have a very active student ambassador group that goes into 6th grade student advisories every week.
Despite her loss of hearing, there were some positive things that came out of it, and it all had to do with her perspective.
The 6th graders, they're just new to this school. They're not adjusted to a middle school yet, so having ambassadors really gives them an opportunity to make some friends. When they have an opportunity to say something good or say something bad, they'll remember what we talked about, and I think they'll choose the right option.
This is an amazing community. They have such a heart for service to others.
Shore has many opportunities for community service.
Yeah, I don't think even if I had brought my list with me that I could touch on them all.
The NJHS sponsored a race called Make a Difference Day 5K, and so it was a food drive for the St. Bede's Food Pantry and End 68 Hours of Hunger.
We had over 200 runners or walkers on that Sunday morning. We also do a lot with supporting things like the American Heart Association. Last year we raised $5,400 for the American Heart Association, another couple thousand for United Way. So I mean, our kids just have such a big heart for others. Kids are also available to help with staff in coming to do landscaping. And so if there's a community member that calls and asks, can anybody come and rake leaves over at my place? We'll put them in touch with our Landscape League advisor, Mr. Kaminsky, and he'll get a group of kids over and do some work in that yard for that family.
It is truly the most remarkable thing here that this student body will exceed every goal we set at them. And it is wholly and solely them. 600 kids do an amazing job fundraising here for whatever it is they set out to do. Anything you ask of anyone in this building, they will do for you. That kind of climate has caught on with the kids. Because if teachers are so willing to do it and go next door and help and do this and do that, the kids are going to learn from that. And we really do have the greatest people in the universe right here at Shore.